Hello, I'm Trevor Prentice from the IP Link at theiplink.com. Have you ever received conflicting advice from advisors or patent lawyers about how to best protect your product? Last week I had a call with an entrepreneur who was telling me that he had received conflicting advice about how to move forward with protecting his IP. Some advisors and investor types were saying to him, have you filed a patent? Where's your patent? How are you protecting your intellectual property here? And he was honest with me and he sort of said, well, I didn't really have a great answer to that question because he had received some advice from a couple patent lawyers and a few other advisors prior to doing those pitches that he really shouldn't be worried too much about filing a patent, that he shouldn't be pursuing it. And I hear this all the time from entrepreneurs and people who are running businesses, oftentimes innovative businesses, and they don't really know what to make of it. Who should they believe? Even sometimes there's conflicting advice from different patent lawyers because different lawyers have their own strategies or their own opinions, and they're coming from different angles. So sometimes they're looking at it just from a very legal perspective. Other times, some of the business advisors tend to be looking at it more from a business perspective. And so this is part of the reason why you'll hear conflicting things. Now, how should you deal with this conflicting advice? Well, I would argue that there's certain components of your business that you really need to deeply understand yourself in order to ensure that your business is moving in the right direction and that you're making the right choices. And patent protection is one of those things. There's two sides to this. On one side, if you do end up deciding to pursue patent protection, you really want to make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons because patent protection can be a very expensive process, and especially if you do it right, over the lifetime, which could be 20 years or more, it could be costing you hundreds of thousands of dollars, even just for one patent in multiple countries. So you really want to make sure you make this decision right at the beginning, and you continually review that decision so that it still makes the most sense for your business. On the other side, if you end up not filing patents, you also want to make sure that that is the right decision because patents, if done right, can bring a lot of value to your business and they can really improve or level up your business in many ways. I won't get into too much detail about that on this video because I want to get back to the primary question about how to deal with this conflicting advice. So as I mentioned, I really think that you need to deeply understand enough about patent protection to ensure that you're making the right decision for your business. If you just listen to the quick advice from different people, you might not understand where they're coming from or why they're giving you that advice. If someone tells you, don't file a patent, you might not know why or where they're coming from. Is that a strictly legal opinion? Is it more of a business decision? Are they just completely out to lunch? The problem is you just don't know what you don't know. The other thing is you're the expert on your business. So you're really one of the few people, maybe you have a co-founder or a few people on your team that really understand what's going on in your business, but you're one of the few people who knows what your business needs to best move forward and what your strategy is. So if you can add on to that a bit of understanding about how patents work, now you can put the two together and make sure you make the right decision about whether or not to file a patent and how to move forward. So given that investment that you might be putting into it, or given the risk you might be taking by not pursuing patents, is this something that you would rather leave in the hands of expensive legal professionals and advisors? Or is this something that you want to understand to a deep enough level that you can make the right decision and you know why that's the right decision? This is one of the key differences between the IP Links programs and a lot of other patent services that you might have come across. With our programs, we ensure that our clients gain that deep understanding of how patents work so that they can make their own decisions about how to move forward with the best patent strategy. And that strategy might end up being that patents don't make sense for your business, but that is the type of thing that will really help you understand and sort through. Thanks for watching. I hope this video will help you understand a little bit about how to deal with conflicting advice when you hear it. To find more videos like this, make sure you subscribe on YouTube, join our newsletter at theiplink.com/free training, and connect with me on LinkedIn. I'd love to have a chat with you. Thanks for watching.